Hello, I'm back. One more video. We're actually going to do a sales analysis. We have been given this information. We have different sales reps. This is their total sales. This is their variable cost of goods sold. And this is their variable selling expenses. This was given to us. Okay, so first what we want to do is we need to find out their contribution margin. And again, remember, contribution margin is the difference between your sales and your variable cost. So we're going to take our sales minus the difference of your variable costing. We have two variable costings, our cost of goods sold and our selling expenses. So we have for case was 231,800. I'm going to do one more before I just copy it straight down. Okay, so this is equal to Dex was 603,000 minus the 241,200 plus the 96,480. Okay, so hopefully you're getting the idea of that. I'm just going to copy that formula now. Okay, so now we need to look at variable cost of goods sold as a, excuse me, I have a cold, as a percentage of sales. So what I can do here, and I'm looking at variable cost of goods sold, so take my 268,400, divide that by my total sales, and that gives me a percentage. So let me do one more before I just copy this down. So for Dex, we'll do 241,200 and we'll divide that by the total sales. Okay, hopefully we're doing that. So then we have each percentage. Now we want to look at their variable selling expenses as a percentage of sales. So what we do on this one, similar to what we did at cost of goods sold, we look at the variable selling expenses and we divide that by the total sales. And it puts it in a percentage. And what this is saying is 44% of our total sales went to variable cost of goods sold, 18% of our total sales went to selling expenses. Okay, so then I can take the 96,480, divide that by the 603. And I'm just going to copy that down. And sorry, this is getting a little there. Okay, contribution margin. So remember, contribution margin, we want it as a ratio. We already have our contribution margin that we found here. And we can, on that one, we can take our contribution margin, divide it by our total sales. Okay, so 38% of our sales, it just kind of gives us a percentage of what of our sales. We went for 38%, 44%, and on down. Okay, so yeah, this is good and handy, but apologize, I didn't get that quite right. Okay, so you're thinking, okay, that's fine and dandy, but what we can see here is on this, Orcus, he had the highest contribution margin and contribution margin ratio. Why? Well, his variable costing selling expenses were the lowest. Okay, he only had 86,240, and his cost of goods sold 221,760. So he's having a better earning a little bit more profit than the rest of them. And then we can look at, if we want to see excuse me. This just kind of gives management an idea. Okay, so is he not charging as much commission because selling expenses, that's part of commission, is that what is affecting it? And the cost of goods sold, maybe he's not increasing his cost of goods sold, increasing his profit on there. So this just kind of gives management analysis to see how they're doing, and it's a nice big, it's a good snapshot. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know, but that finishes variable costing for management analysis.